that does it for this video. Until next time, may the force be with you. Yeah, I'm back. I'm really sorry that I've been gone as long as I have. I honestly did not mean to do that. Like, I had just, I planned to just come back. Just after, like, I got everything done. It just, that didn't happen, unfortunately. I felt like I needed to come in and give the people who are here and have been waiting on me to return some sort of explanation about where I've been, just a little bit of what's going on, or what has been going on, I suppose I should say. And then a segue into talking about what I plan to do for the upcoming year. So, where have I been? I am a full-time film student with a part-time job, and if you've ever been in a similar situation, you understand how much little time, like, realistically, you have left for anything else. It can be really tough. And I found, once I introduced cosplay, that it did kind of complicate things a little bit. When I first started making YouTube videos, it wasn't too bad. I can't remember if I started in the summer or maybe it was during a semester, like toward the end of a semester when I was just taking a lot of production courses. Because honestly, production courses versus studies courses, there is a major difference in what happens outside, like the amount of homework you receive. But yes, I can't remember exactly what stage. Regardless, I know I did start taking a lot more studies courses, and I pretty much just had to cut out recording time so that I could focus on getting my assignments done and still manage to get my cosplay done, or whatever project, I guess I should say, that I'm currently working on at the time. Yeah, if there was any prayer of that happening, I had to sacrifice something, and yeah, so I sacrificed recording. And like I said, I did not mean to be gone as long as I have been. I was hoping that there would be a little bit, I would have some windows so that I could come in and make videos for you. Once that happened, there's just like a whole bunch more just kind of come in at me too. Just other normal, like, daily life things that I was having to fight with and deal with. So it just made coming back all the more difficult. But as I've said, hopefully I'm back for good now. And if something comes up, I will do my very, very best to communicate that with you. The best way to kind of just stay up to date with me in general is to follow me over on Instagram. It's just easier to be active on a platform like that than something like this, or active more consistently on a platform like that. So if you're you're genuinely interested in following my build progress and stuff, highly recommend following me over there, because then I'm able to communicate with you more directly about my situations. As for 2023, what am I doing? First up, we have Hera Syndulla, specifically the Pheonix Leader variant, when she's wearing the A-Wing pilot suit. We're still in the planning phases for that, but I'm honestly really excited. And I plan to go for Rebel Legion approval, so it's really just make sure I get it as accurate as possible, which may be a little difficult because there aren't any standards for this version up yet, and not many people in general have even done this version, so I'm kind of in the dark. But thank goodness that there is a Hera Syndulla build group on Facebook, just like there was one for Ahsoka. And I actually follow someone on Instagram who has built this. It has a lot of really good photos of this particular cosplay and videos just kind of showcasing the entire thing. I have really good reference for this particular build, and I'm not too concerned about it. My goal is to 100% have her done by Sci-Fi BalletCon in June, but if I could get her done by this upcoming Lexington Comic-Con in March, that would be really cool too. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to be kind of fluid about it, especially since I'm going for Rebel Legion approval. It needs to be as accurate as possible, and that's going to require a lot of patience, a lot of focus, and so I'm not going to put myself in a little box and try to, have things done in a specific window. So after her, I will be moving on to Poisoned Korra from The Legend of Korra. Sci-Fi BalletCon is having a massive Avatar reunion, and they're kind of tacking Janet Varney, the voice of Korra, in there as well, and I think she would be a really cool cosplay to meet Janet Varney in. not only will it be just cool to meet her in, but it'd be kind of easy just to throw together too, and I won't have to divert too much attention away from any of the other bigger projects that I'll be working at the time. After Korra, I would like to focus on Sailor Moon. I actually just recently got into the Sailor Moon series. I've not read the manga or anything. I just started watching the anime, and I'm really liking it so far. And I pretty much, as soon as I watched it, I wanted to cosplay Sailor Moon and Queen Beryl. With my current skill level, I think Sailor Moon would be just better for me to do right now. And then try dealing with Queen Beryl a little later. This next character is kind of more an honorable mention. She's one that I am more okay with taking out and moving around. So finally on my list, I have Kimiko, or the female from The Boys. I say she's more of an honorable mention because I'm not really expecting to be able to get her done. I'm primarily going to be thrifting her items since like she wears pretty normal clothes, and then for time purposes so I can focus on actually building the other things that I'm wanting to build this year. And it kind of really just all depends on whether or not I can find pieces. There's a lot more wiggle room with her, and I'm not expecting to get her done. So as far as starting a new series, how would you like to see that? Would you like to see it, say, in like I do one build, one big video, just kind of, you know, different steps showing everything off? Or would you like to have it in more of a series, pretty much, like the character itself be a series? So like I have Hera next, I would do a video on the Leku, one full video on the jumpsuit and the different components of it, then move on to props, stuff like that. Or, you know, a very similar situation. Please let me know in the comments down below how you would like to see that. I'm also going to put some polls on my other social media. Keep in mind that if I do go with the one video format, it will take longer for content to get up. But if you are wanting to kind of keep up with me, you know, if that happens, if that is the choice that people go with, one big video, if you are interested in following along with the build process, I do post whips to my story and keep everything as a highlight on my Instagram. So if that's something you would like to do, you know, that's your preferred method of viewing, definitely go follow me on Instagram. Okay, yeah, so until the next one, right? Yeah, there will be a next one, I promise. I promise. Happy New Year, and may the Force be with you.